Take notes.
What's your name?
My name is Tav.
That's what I thought.
That's right.
My name is Ryan.
Not Taco Bell.
I didn't even know I said that.
And this is the Take Notes podcast. Yo, welcome back. Welcome back. So glad you guys are here. Y'all already know what it is. It's the Take Notes podcast. I just got to say it. I always talk to myself. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to stop saying welcome back to the Take Notes podcast. But it's like, I can't do that.
Why?
I don't know. It's just like, I gotta let y'all know. It's the Take Notes podcast.
It would be dope to open up one day and we're already like talking though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
Old habits die hard.
But for now, yeah, we're gonna learn a little bit about that. But for now, welcome back to the Take Notes podcast. Like I said, so glad you guys are here, and thankful you're joining us again. Taking time out of your day to join us on this conversation. You know, we're just glad to be here. We're just glad to be here. Feeling good on this beautiful Tuesday afternoon. At the time you guys are seeing this, it's Wednesday. So happy Wednesday to you guys. Yeah, welcome. How are you feeling today? Turn this down.
Yeah. It's been a good one so far.
It's been a good day.
Yeah.
It's been a good week. Busy. Been busy, but been fun. Yesterday was kind of fun. We kind of just did nothing for a whole day, and that was cool. It's been a while since we did that.
Yeah, it was needed.
Yeah.
It was needed, but yeah.
No, it was needed. It's needed. It's good. I spent an ungodly amount of time playing video games compared to what I normally spend, which is none. So I think it was like 4 hours almost, which is crazy. But I was just trying to get a Fortnite dub, dang it. I don't know how, what's her name? That Heim sister can get a dub every day. She must be good. What's her name again? Alana
Heim.
She's crazy.
And she plays on the Switch.
Yeah, that's wild. I don't know. Maybe it's easier to do it on the Switch. I don't know.
Maybe. I feel like I heard that low key. I don't know. It still doesn't make sense to me how that could be possible.
Yeah.
Because it's such their control, like it's so wide, you know, like the Switch piece itself, the whole shebang.
Yep.
But she might be playing with the controller, and she probably has. It seems like she has her Switch hooked up to her TV, so she is playing it with the controller. Now that I think about it.
Okay. Yeah. I can't imagine getting a dub on that. It's hard. Maybe it's just the mode I'm playing to, because there's so many different modes that you can play on. Like you can play the one where you reboot, or you like get like you can get unlimited lives until a certain amount of time. Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about reload.
Yeah, reload. Mm-hmm. You can do. You can play the regular season map, or you can play the OG, which I like to play OG just because I'm not really with the new weapons and stuff like that. Like I don't know. I don't jive with it.
Yeah.
It's not fun to me.
Yeah.
Or the maps. I just don't really like the maps. I don't know.
I like the new graphics.
The new graphics?
Like the new animation.
Like the way it looks with the new maps and all that? Does it really look that much different?
I mean, it does to me, because I remember when you went from OG graphics and like the OG play, and when chapter 1 like kicked off, I remember thinking, this is dynamic. Like the animation itself is more dynamic.
Okay.
The colors are more vibrant, like that kind of
Got
stuff.
It. Yeah. I get that.
And yeah, so it's cool. I enjoy both. The goal for me every season is to get a victory umbrella from each, from like the current like actual modern season, and then the OG season. Yeah. Because I like collecting victory umbrellas.
Got it.
Mm-hmm. If I can help it.
Like that one guy who collected all the lightsabers when he killed the Jedis. What's his name?
General Grievous.
Yeah, that's you with victory umbrellas.
Yeah, how do you even know that? How do you know General Grievous?
Because I seen that stupid thing on the AI. Have you ever seen the AI?
Oh, of him
walking into the Pawn Stars.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have seen that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's a deep cut.
And he was just like, "It's a hobby of mine." Whatever. I don't know what I can't remember the word he used, but
yeah,
it was funny. And then he ended up pulling out the lightsaber.
Yeah.
At the end, that was really funny. AI is crazy.
I remember first being introduced to General Grievous, and I was like, "What is he?" Because he's like alien, but he has like clone parts on his body.
Yeah.
So I honestly don't know the answer.
Could probably take a deep dive. I'm sure you can figure that out.
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there.
True.
Like I said, we spent a good amount of time yesterday doing fun stuff. Just maxing and relaxing, chilling, you know? Mm-hmm. I don't know if people say that anymore. But yeah, this was some R&R. It was good. But today's good. We're back into the grind. You know, we're getting ready to do another interview next week, which we're excited about. You guys will be hearing about that pretty soon. Mm-hmm. I think we're going to do 2 interviews this next month. That's going to be fun in the month of June. Not next month. It's this month. We're in June already. Holy smokes.
I know.
Woo, that's crazy.
Halfway through the year.
Halfway through the year. That's actually stupid. Wow.
Isn't that crazy? I read someone saying that, or someone posted that, and it said halfway through the year, and I was like, how?
Halfway through 2026 already.
I feel like I haven't done anything.
But we have. I feel like we were just doing Stranger Things reaction episodes with Chloe, you know? Mm-hmm. And that was in 2025.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. Time just flies.
It does. We're going to have to do something special for like the 1-year anniversary of the relaunch of the podcast.
Yeah.
Which was in October?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just going to say 1-year anniversary of the Take Notes.
Yeah.
By the time we get there, we don't even have to say relaunch anymore.
No, for sure.
You know?
I mean, we don't ever say relaunch, but I was just to add context.
Right.
It technically is a relaunch.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just like to pretend like the old thing never happened. It's gone.
No, it's okay. I think it's good to acknowledge where you've been and where you're going.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry.
That's good. That was good.
No, that was good. That was good. But yeah, halfway through the year, you know, 6 months in, that's crazy. Let's talk about something that maybe people might not be thinking about anymore by this time of the year, you know, because we start off the year strong. Start off the year with all these New Year's resolutions. This year is going to be different because we're doing this, you know, I'm doing this. And then you get halfway through the year and you look back, you're like, shoot.
Right.
How many am I actually doing, you know?
Yeah. That's true.
We're not here to talk New Year's resolutions, but we're going to talk something that's kind of relative to that. We're going to talk today. We're going to talk about motivation versus discipline. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh.
Motivation versus discipline.
Motivation versus discipline. Is that a touchy subject? I don't know. I hope not.
Can I ask you something?
All right.
Do you ever move this this little thing that covers my laptop camera?
Not on purpose.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if you did, because when I open up my laptop, sometimes it's moved over, so the camera is like actually showing, because the government is watching.
Oh my gosh.
So I have one of those, and you might call me crazy, but I do have. Here we go.
Oh wait,
no.
that's not it. I need that for you. I'm just gonna keep it for a while, just because you like to
drop some conspiracy bombs. No, but yeah, sometimes I'm like, is Tama messing with me and he's moving over my thing? Because you know how I am about that. But anyway, sorry. I opened up my laptop because I was going to open up my my New Year's resolution doc, but it's not on my laptop anymore. I moved it. But anyway, I was like, it's moved. It's like flipped over the camera cover. So,
dude, speaking of conspiracies, why'd you do this? So last night I'm washing dishes and it's like, I don't know, 11:30 or whatever. I'm doing dishes. You're upstairs already. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna watch something on YouTube about aliens, whatever. Turn on Joe Rogan. They're talking about like crop circles and stuff. And then like, I don't know. I got hair stood up on the back of my neck and I was like, ooh, nope.
You got scared yourself.
And then I started feeling like I was seeing stuff out of my corner of my eye.
Oh my gosh, here we go. No, okay, so I
switched it. I switched it to stuff about Disneyland.
That would make anybody happy.
Yeah.
I had a moment like that the other day. I had stayed up hecka late playing video games. I've been clocking in, dude. Like, and it's like bad. It's bad. It's because I'm hyper fixated on this new game that lets you explore like nobody's business. Like, I've never played a video game like this ever in my life. Maybe we can do a whole episode of Take Notes on this video game.
Wow.
No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't ever do that to you guys. But
okay.
I haven't even yet told you
You
anything
haven't?
about
I just
it.
thought you were just playing a game that you normally play.
No, dude. No.
Wow.
It's bad, but it's really good, and I'm hoping it's gonna win Game of the Year because it's that good.
Wow.
But anyway, I was clocking in. I had sat down in my chair in the living room because you guys don't. I mean, I think we've said this out loud, but we live like this. Like the lights in the studio, aka the living room, are up all the time. We have everything like hidden, kind of like we, take care of it and we hide it or we dismantle and break down stuff and whatever. But like the kitchen table, if it's just you and I recording, it stays like this in the living room. Like we don't put it back in the kitchen.
We don't.
Which is fine. Like it just helps us in the workflow and stuff like that. So we're like, whatever. And it's just the three of us,
Yeah.
and
There's still a couch in here.
me, you, and our daughter. Yeah. So there's still a couch. It's still, you're able to relax, but like there's stuff,
Yeah.
So I use the big chair that Tavo uses during our interviews. That's what I sit on and I like play video games. And because my setup is down here and then Tavo has his setup in our actual bedroom. And it was like 1. Like, and I haven't done this in so long, guys. I have not.
So this is Sunday night. Or early Monday morning. Had to have been.
Yeah. Yes. It was a few days ago. Whenever. And
So it's all a blur. I don't know.
I know it really is. Definitely wasn't yesterday, but I was sitting down and all the lights were off. I think I had maybe one of these on, our two light pillars right here.
Yeah.
Maybe, but it was like, it had to have been heckin' dim. Like there was hardly any light in here. And I don't know why, but I had this, because where I sit is here. Oh man, I wish I could show you guys, but I could see into the kitchen from where I sit. Pitch black in the room. And I'm playing games. I'm like, this is so cool. I'm having so much fun by myself, blah, blah, blah. And then I was just like, I kind of like just took a minute and I glanced over into the kitchen and I was like, why do I feel like something's going to crawl out of the kitchen towards me right now? But it was like a overwhelming feeling of like dread. Like I was like, it was like a movie. Genuinely sitting there, controller. Oh my gosh, I would have flipped out if one of our cats started like just walking in from the kitchen. But no, they were both right next to me on the couch, laying down, and so I have my controller in my hand, and I just like look up into the abyss that is our dark kitchen, and I was just thinking something's gonna crawl towards me any second right now. So what did I do? Got up, flipped on the lights, and I think I stayed up for maybe like another 10 minutes, and I was like, you know what? I'm done.
Wow.
I'm done. I'm gonna clock out and I'm going to bed. It was just such an ugly feeling, though, of fear, genuine fear of absolutely nothing.
No.
There's nothing in our kitchen, And I was trying to go back and think of what I've been watching lately, if it was the alien stuff, and I really think it was.
Yeah.
But this was
So spiritual, man.
It really is. It was pre-recording our Q&A episode.
Yeah.
So it was before that actually. So yeah, it was I was just thinking, dang, like thankfully we don't live like that all the time. I don't have those feelings all the time here. Our house is a house of peace. It's all good. Like
as soon as like a couple of moments after it happened, I was like, that's stupid. I'm walking around my living room. I walked all over. I'm like,
but it's real though.
In the pitch dark too. I left it all dark. I was like, ain't no punk. What the hell? I'm scared.
It's a real feeling. It's a real feeling, and it's ugly. It makes you feel, scared. Yeah. However,
not in his house.
Not in this house. Not in your house either.
Not in your house either.
So,
but yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, we went on.
Little tangent. Let's get into this, huh? Motivation versus discipline. What are we talking about here? Have you ever been fired up about making a change in your life? New Year's resolution or anything, and then like a few days later, you just kind of, boom.
Oh, yeah, all the time. Wait, say it again.
Just last week.
Yeah. Can you set it up again?
Like, have you ever started something, or even if you're watching this, you ever started something and was like, all right, I'm gung ho about this. I'm making this change. I'm doing this thing. I'm starting this diet. I'm going to the gym. Mm-hmm. I'm going to start reading my Bible every day or whatever, saving money, right? Chasing a dream or something, like maybe you want to start vlogging. I don't know. You ever start something and then like a week later you lose steam. You're just like, wow.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm trying to think of something that comes to mind. Do you have anything off the top of your head that you've kickstarted and then quit, essentially?
Like really quickly like that. Yeah. Yeah. Like there was this one time where I got this devotional, like this Bible devotional thing, you know?
Uh-huh.
It's a cool devotional, really cool. I bought it. I paid for it online. I don't know, like $40 or something, $35. Got it. I was gung ho. I started a couple days. It was lit. I was doing, you know, because it's more than just reading the Bible. Like you're doing, you know, it's got like a workbook, you know, if you ever done a devotional kind of thing. Did a couple days and then that was it. I was so excited too. I was like, this is it. This is different. It's gonna be cool, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm trying to think. I can't think of anything. I cannot think of anything off the top of my head.
I might have to start doing that. Finish that thing. I bought it. I paid for it. I need to do it.
Yeah. Yes. That's so funny. It's funny how we just are like that as humans, you know?
Yeah.
Which I know we're gonna dive deeper into, but
Yeah.
you know, it happens to all of us. So
Right. But like that's the whole thing, right? That's the difference between motivation and discipline. Because you can go off of motivation starts, right? And it's like you could be motivated to do whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like any of the things that I talked about. Like you got a fitness goal, you want to eat different, you want to start a new project or whatever, and you might be motivated by like maybe something you've seen on social media, which now that's what everybody does, right? Like you saw a video of someone doing something and then maybe they're sharing their journey. Like this is how I got from here to here. And you're watching their whole journey and like, you know, a 60-second reel, but it's like, really, that was like months of work for them, you know, but we're watching it in 60 seconds and it's just like, oh, I want to do that. I'm going to do that. That gets me excited. I need to do that. I'm gonna start it. And then you start and then it's just like, well,
yeah.
That motivation is good for starting something. Like, but it's not gonna be what sustains you, you know. It's good for like being excited about the getting going, you know, the fuel to like just get started, but it's not gonna be the fuel that's gonna keep you going, if that makes sense. Because it's emotional. It's based off of emotion. Motivation is.
Yeah.
Right? You know?
Like I feel like it today, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, or you're excited about it. You know what I mean? It's powerful to be motivated. There's a lot of people, you know, there's motivational speakers. Like that's their thing.
Right.
Because so many people love to be motivated. Like they love the feeling of being motivated. They love the feeling of like they're going to do something different with their lives. But that's not going to be able to keep you going. Like you can go to, like we're working in church. You can go to church and be motivated by a sermon to do something, but like that can quickly leave. By Tuesday, you're back doing whatever you were doing. But you were just motivated on Sunday as all heck. You know?
Yeah.
Where you're disciplined to apply what you learned every day. Once that feeling of like that excitement on the day you first encountered it happened. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that's good for sure. It definitely is a battle because every single day is different, you know, and you feel different every single time that you wake up, unless you have the discipline to wake up and have the mindset, okay, I'm going to tackle the day. You know, the day's not going to tackle me. I'm going to tackle the day.
Right.
I have this on my list. I have to get this done. These are things I'm going to go do. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That proactively planning in and of itself is a discipline.
Yeah.
Really. So
That's the whole thing. That's the difference.
yeah.
Motivation doesn't require a plan because it's just based on the right now in the moment. It's a feeling, you know,
Right.
a desire that can change. You can want to do something one day and then the next day you just don't want to do it because you just don't want to. It's a feeling. You know, you could be excited about something one day, but the next day you're not excited at all. But building a plan, that requires discipline because building a plan, you're saying, okay, I'm doing this, X, Y, and Z. All right, I'm starting I want to start working out or whatever, I want to start being healthier, then I'm going to say I'm going to the gym Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, or Tuesday, Saturday, or whatever. You pick the days and the times, and that's your non-negotiable. Like, that's it. Like, I'm going that day at that time. Mm-hmm. If something else comes up, hey, do you want to do this? We're doing this. I'm sorry, I have this planned already. Not like, yeah, let's do it. And then if you have time, still do what you said you were going to do. Mm-hmm. It has to be, I'm doing this already. I got to work around that because I already made the plan. Like, you got to hold yourself accountable, or you can have somebody else help you,
right.
Help you hold you accountable to doing that, which some people do need that. A lot of people do need that. But if you have a high locus of control, is what it's called. But you can kind of hold yourself accountable. It's easier. But, yeah, that's one of the differences between being motivated and being disciplined. Being disciplined is like you said, that's one of the differences. Being able to build a plan. Mm-hmm. You're planning to do something. So that way it's like, it doesn't matter how you feel, Saturday. You already planned to do it. So you're going to do it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And if you don't do it, that's okay. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. But you can't lie to yourself and say that you're disciplined when you're not. I'm disciplined. Yeah, I'm disciplined. Are you? Mm-hmm. Are you really? Or, the quicker you can also be real with yourself about it, like the quicker you can also like be accountable to yourself. Mm-hmm. Sometimes there's things, obviously, that are out of your control, whether it doesn't even have to just be like the gym. It could be anything, like, deciding to, I don't know, read your Bible every day. You have to be real with yourself. Like, there's things that could be out of your control, things that could happen. But 9 times out of 10, most of the time, like, there's really no reason to miss the thing, that you're trying to be disciplined about. Mm-hmm. It's really up to you, Mm-hmm. But there's benefits in doing it, The disciplined person is going to make it to, week 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, and see the progress of whatever it is they're trying to do and then see the benefits of it. That person is just relying on motivation. It's just going to be up and down, up and down. You're good for a week, 2 weeks, and then you're not. Then you're good for a week, and 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4, and then you're not. Then you're just not. Because it's easy to not be disciplined. Mm-hmm. It's easy to just kind of go with the flow. Naturally, that's just kind of how you want to be.
That's how I want to be. No, I'm just kidding. If I'm being honest, I feel like I'm in flow state right now. And if my sister were watching this, she would crack up because that has a totally different meaning in Gen Z's world. But, yeah. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. What would you say to someone that does want to start to becoming disciplined in their habits or the things that they're up to in life? What would you say is a good first step?
A good first step? Mm-hmm. Here, let me see. I kind of took notes.
You take notes?
Yeah, this is the Take Notes podcast after all, Well, first of all, you have to decide, you have to answer this question for yourself. And I'll refer back to this. You have to answer this question. Are you building habits or are you chasing feelings? Like, what is it that you're after? Are you doing what you want to do because you want to look like you're doing something to other people? Like you want to just post that picture on Instagram that you went to the gym, or you want to post that picture on Instagram that you read your Bible, or you want to post that picture on Instagram that you're eating healthy now and you meal prepped, Are you just after that, Because if you are, you probably not doing it for the right, for the right reasons. And that's not, because if you're motivated by that, like, that's not going to keep you going, because you're not always like, that's not going to be sustainable. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So you have to first answer that question within yourself. And then if you're really serious about getting started and you're ready to build a system for yourself, because that's what it's all about, really. You have to just build a system for yourself. It's about building systems. So let me, let's go through it. I'll tell you. Here we go. Take notes. All right. Here we go. I'll run them through you. Number one, you got to make decisions before the emotions show up. I already kind of hit on this a little bit. Like, you can't negotiate with yourself every day. You can't. You have to decide ahead of time. Like, you have to, like I said, I'm doing this. I want to do this change. I want to make this habit. I'm doing this on this day. It's going to happen. It's not, it's almost as if like you go to work, like you're going to work. Like, there's no negotiating it. Like, I'm going to do it. You know what I mean? So you have to, like I said, before you don't feel like it, you have to decide already that you're going to do it. Okay. Make the decisions before the emotions up. Don't negotiate with yourself, and you have to decide ahead of time. That's what I'm doing. Example, like I just said, decide on those days and stick to it. Right? Don't be like, we'll see how I feel. We'll just see how I feel that day. It can't be that way. Because then because then it influences the decisions you make. If you say, for instance, just because I do go to the gym, whatever, I got to go to the gym on, my hands. I got to go to the gym on Saturday. It's Friday night. You're with friends, or you have the opportunity to go hang out, be out late. But you already decided you're going to the gym on Saturday morning, because that's the only time you can go, because Saturday evening and afternoon, you already have plans with your family, and you really don't want to mess that up, right? So you have to decide, because you could go about that situation one of two ways. You could either just go with the flow and be like, all right, I'm just going to do it, even though I know I have these plans in the morning. You're going to go with the we'll see how I feel. And you're going to go out, you're going to come home late. You're not going to feel like getting up and going to the gym in the morning. Mm-hmm. It's not going to happen. 9 times out of 10, most people will be like, no, I don't feel like it. I'm tired. I stayed out late. I ate too much, whatever. I don't feel like it. So you have to be like, okay, you making those decisions ahead of time, like I said, not just going with the we'll see how we'll see how it goes. We'll see how I feel. You saying already it's going to happen no matter what. That's going to determine whether or not you do what you do the day before. So maybe you're not going to do that. Maybe you're going to be like, no, I already said I got to get up early to go to the gym or to do this or do whatever. I'm going on a hike. Me staying out late is not going to be, it's going to prevent me from waking up and being 100. Mm-hmm. So you have to you can't go with the, we'll see how I feel. Can't. Mm-hmm. If you really want to be disciplined, you can't.
Right.
Now, another thing is you got to start smaller than you think. You and I, we talked about this before. Just with you and you're going to the gym, right? About you like wanting to like start off on a split, and if you don't know what a split is, it's like you either do like you push, pull, legs or whatever. Like one day you're doing chest, one day you're doing back, one day you're doing legs or whatever.
Just hitting different
muscle groups every day. That can get a lot, because then you're going from devoting 0 days a week to the gym to now you're going to have to do 5 to 6. Because if you want to do splits, you're going to be there like 5, 6 days a week. Mm-hmm. If you want to do splits. So what I told her, I was like, so instead of doing that, like just start off smaller, because you want to start off small and then build the discipline. So like perfect way to start is just go 2 days a week and just do full body both those days. Mm-hmm. Get a full body workout both those days, 2 days a week. You know what? That's better than going 1 day, hitting legs, going super ham, super hard, and then being super sore for like 3 days, and then like you're at the 4th day of the week, and you still gotta hit back, you gotta hit chest, and then and if you really want to be consistent and disciplined with building muscle, you gotta hit every muscle group twice a week to see growth, really. So then you're running out of days, so like the easy way to do that is you just do 2 days full body. You're hitting both muscle groups twice a week, and you're already doing more than what you did before, which was none. And it's something that you can stick to. You have a better chance of sticking to 2 days a week for 2 months and seeing good results, as opposed to 5 to 6 days a week for 2 months. How are you going to go from 0 to 5 to 6 and hold that for 2 months?
Right.
3 months. Really, you should see how you feel. That's going to be really hard. You're going to miss days. It's going to be hard. But it's going to be easy to just pick 2 days out of the week and do that for 3 months. You can do that. You'll be able to do that. Easy.
Yeah.
It's almost like you're really not really making that much big of a schedule change for your week, going from 0 to just 2 days. It's not a big schedule change.
Yeah.
5 to 6 days, huge. You're changing your whole life.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're changing because you've never been the one to spend an hour in the gym 5 or 6 days a week.
You're talking about me?
No, I'm just saying anybody who doesn't go. Who doesn't, or who wouldn't go a day at all.
No, yeah.
So trying to go from someone who doesn't spend 1 hour in the gym every day, 5 to 6 days a week, to going from 0 to that's gonna be hard. Twice a week?
Manageable.
Doable.
Yeah.
Easy. Super easy. And that's the gym. If you wanted to just go, so you wanted to start walking, you could just walk for 10 minutes a day. Easy. If you wanted to start saving money and not, be so frivolous with your spending, you could just do something easy, like I'm just gonna save $10 this week, as opposed to, all right, I'm starting now. I did all my research. I make this much amount of money. I should be saving this much compared to all the, according to all the videos and all the stuff that I read on ChatGPT telling me, based on what I earn and based on my yearly or my monthly and weekly expenditures, this is what I need to be saving. I'm going to do that. It's going to probably be more than you're, comfortable with. You know what I mean? It's going to be hard. So just start small, because the small wins will create momentum. Trying to do too much, too quick, it's just, you're setting yourself up.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's so much easier to just do 2 days a week of something. I'm just using that gym analogy again because it's easy for me to use it. 2 days a week and get to 3 months and be like, man, I've been consistent 2 days a week for 3 months. I can't remember the last time I've done that. You know what I mean? And it's just going to get you more. And then once you get more comfortable, then you start doing the splits, the workout splits. And once you get more comfortable, you start saving more money. I saved $10, I saved $10 this week because I didn't, get Starbucks one time. Next week, let me try 2. Boom, save $20. And then next week, boom. And then you get a month later, now you're not even getting Starbucks at all. You're making your coffee at home because you realize, it saves way more money doing it that way. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what I would, those are just 2 things. Another thing, which I kind of hit on already, I'm doing a lot of talking, but it's fun.
You can tell he's passionate. No, I'm just kidding.
Another thing is keeping promises to yourself. You're not going to be able to be successful at being disciplined in anything if you're not accountable to yourself. But you have to be willing to be like, I'm telling myself I'm going to do this because nice. That sounds crispy.
Dang. Sorry. Go ahead.
You're good. You're not going to be able to be successful, to be disciplined at anything if you're not willing to keep promises to yourself. Because it's like, it's really not easy to disappoint So like what I'm trying to say is it's really easy to break a promise to yourself because nobody knows. You know, I told myself I was going to, but it's okay. I just told myself. I'm just going to pretend like I didn't tell myself I was going to do this week. I just told myself I was going to take it easy this week.
What? Yeah.
Or whatever. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Because you're really not having to make a commitment to anything and you're not accountable to anybody.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you have to be able to tell yourself, I'm doing this, and hold yourself accountable.
Why do you feel like it's so easy for you to do it? Because between the two of us,
What happened?
I don't know. I think a cat is behind your curtain.
Oh,
Between the two of us, you're definitely the more disciplined one. So, but I'm genuinely wondering, like, why is it so easy for you to why is it so easy for you to be disciplined? I think that's a pretty relatable question that I know I'm not the only person in the world that like struggles with being disciplined.
Right.
Personally. And I just so happen to have a type A husband who's very disciplined, in a good way, you know, like I'm glad I have you to push me because if it was just me by myself, I would not push myself. I know that about myself and you know that about me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're a good balance for each other. We've always known that.
The yin and yang.
The yin and yang. Because there's times where you're like, let's go, go, go. And I'm like, wait, let's camp out and play games for 4 hours. You know what I mean? Like, so.
No, yesterday.
Yesterday
when I was playing games, I looked at the clock and I was like, whoa. I've been on this thing for like almost 4 hours. Like, no way. I got up, came downstairs, and I'm just like walking there. I just walked. I think you even asked me at one point, you're like, what are you doing? And I'm just having this dialogue in my head. Like,
yeah, because were you just standing?
I was just standing.
Yeah.
And I'm just having this dialogue in my head. It's like, I got to do something productive. I got to do something. I said, I got to lock in. I said, and then I just had this one moment. I was just like, all right, let's go. It's time to get it. Like, let's get going. It's time to grind, you know? And
what'd you go and do?
I can't remember what I did. I can't remember. I just started doing stuff.
I can't remember either.
And then I remember I left because I took the baby, went to Walmart.
True. Yeah.
Went to get my socks, came back, and then it was almost time for me to go to the gym because I wanted to go to the gym early because I didn't want to be there late. You know, whatever.
Right.
But if you're asking why is it so, it's not really easy.
Well, what did you have to determine? What was that point where it clicked where you're just like, okay, I can't, you know what I mean? Like I can't be not disciplined anymore. I can't be just going off of feelings. Like there's things to do. There's goals to be met. Like how do you personally come to that point with anything?
I think one of the big things was realizing that you only get one life to live and you're only here on this earth for a certain amount of time. Like you don't get another shot. Like this is it.
Right.
So why am I going to waste my time doing things that aren't going to be progressing me in some way? You know, why waste my time doing something that I'm not getting out of today? You know, if this was my last day on earth, you know, God forbid, right? It's my last day on earth. Do I want to be like, well, spent my whole day doing nothing? You know? And there's just, I just have this, it's not a fear. It's just like, I'm grateful that I even get the opportunity to live. Because there's people who aren't even like, you know, who are my age that didn't even make it to that I grew up with, that didn't even make it to this where I'm at, you know? So I want to make the most of life, like by just doing the most, getting the most out of every day, being disciplined in my health because I know that I haven't done a good job up to this point maintaining my health physically. And so like I got a lot of work to do because I'm reclaiming the time. You know, I'm reclaiming the time. But I'm also losing time. Because like I said, the clock ticks. Clock keeps going. But I'm reclaiming the time that I wasted living in an unhealthy body.
Right.
So I'm like, I'm disciplined because when it comes to this, at least, there's other things too that I'm disciplined with. Because I know there's no time to waste. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And I just get there's a satisfaction in completing something that you get that I do enjoy. Like I completed that. I did that. I said I was going to do that and I did that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I said I was going to record this vlog and then make it and then post it, and I did that. You know, I finished something.
Mm-hmm.
I went back to school. I finished school. I got a degree. I finished it. You know what I mean? I completed it. And not a lot of people are willing to do that. I don't know. I really don't know. It's hard to like put it into words. I can tell I'm really passionate about it.
Yeah, you definitely are. I recall you sharing with me that even when you were younger, like you had this anxiety a little bit about death and, you know, like it makes sense, I guess, like as to why like you genuinely feel that time is ticking for all of us, you know, but I feel like you kind of carry the burden a little bit more because you have this heavy realization of like, this is our only shot, you know? And I don't think, for me personally, I don't think I ignore that. I do understand we only have one life to live, to make the most of it, to do everything that you possibly can. It's just different because I'm more, what?
It's easy. I know you're saying that, but I think subconsciously, a lot of people are living that.
What do you mean?
They're like, there's always tomorrow.
Right.
But there's not.
Right. Yeah.
Because tomorrow's never promised. That sounds like a cliche thing. I live that. I feel that every day.
Mm-hmm.
That's why in the morning, I can't stand when I sleep in till like 9. You know?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no. I got to get up. I'm thankful to be up. I didn't die in my sleep. That's crazy to think about, but you know?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's interesting for sure. Because it's just so, it's extreme. You know what I mean? But in a good way. It's not a bad thing that you're like that or that you have that thought process. It's not. It makes you who you are, you know? And you're disciplined because of it. You know what I mean? Like you have goals that you want to reach and achieve because of it. Like it's not a bad thing. I think that there always has to be a cause and then there's an effect, you know? And you know, it's challenging for someone like me that I do feel like I'm more spontaneous than you are. You know, I kind of do think, well, there is tomorrow. You know what I mean? And I don't think it's a bad thing.
Right.
I think that it's just like, all right, I didn't get to it today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'll push it off until tomorrow and get it done tomorrow and stuff like that. So I don't know. Like I was just genuinely, I was wondering like what, because you've told me before, like I know you know, just for those that are listening, I think that it was cool to hear where does that come from for you? You know, where does that passion come from? And you know, at some point I do think we all need to reach a level of discipline in something. We can't be unproductive or undisciplined our entire lives. It has to click at some point.
And
you know what I mean?
The cool thing about discipline, though, when you do get disciplined in an area, it's gonna bleed into everything else.
Right, that's actually a point I was going to bring up is that there is a trickle down effect. You know what I mean? Like it does bleed into other areas of your life. So when you were explaining to me, like just go 2 days a week, right? Like that's all you need. And it's true. Like I feel like I've seen growth. I've seen, you know, like my body is changing and I'm losing weight and
people notice.
And people notice, and which is great, you know, like thanks for affirming that I am doing something that's making a difference for myself. You know, it's always good to point that out to people because I believe when you are measuring with your own eyes, like your progress, it's hard sometimes to see like where the differences are and stuff like that. But when you see people maybe once a month or once a week, and there's quite a bit of time that goes by and things have changed. It's always nice to hear like, hey, like you look great. You know what I mean? Like what you're doing is working, But yeah, it's hard. For me, it's hard to be a disciplined person. I'm not going to sit here and lie. And that's why I've been quiet this whole time. No, just kidding. No, actually, I'm not kidding. I take that back. This is a hard subject for me to talk about because I'm getting there. You know what I mean? Like I definitely am not at the point that you are.
Yeah.
And that's okay. I'm not beating myself up over it.
No.
And you don't harp down on me ever
no.
about like,
why
are you in the gym?
I don't wake up in the morning, and then try to wake you up like, you gotta wake up, you're wasting the day.
This is true. You do not do that. And but there is healthy pressure to be better. And I think
like last week,
what?
For instance,
I wasn't gonna go.
You weren't gonna go to the gym at all because you missed one day.
I did.
And I'm like, don't make one day 2 days.
Correct.
I say it's one day. There's 2 more days left this week.
Right.
Can't go tomorrow.
Yeah.
Can go Sunday.
Yeah.
It's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
Because that just means you only missed one day instead of 2.
Yeah.
I
hated it. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. I know. I genuinely do love going to the gym. It's just, I don't know. It's just not.
It's hard to do things that you don't feel like doing sometimes.
I think that's the bottom line for me is that if I don't want to do it and I still have this pressure of having to do it, I'm like, oh, but I don't want to do it. Right. It's just, that's just it. It's not that I don't like it. It's not that I want to be unhealthy and things like that. That's not it whatsoever. Even when it comes to being productive here at home, like I don't want a messy house, Right. Like I do want my house to be clean. However, if I don't want to do it and I'm not feeling it, then I'm not going to do it,
Yeah.
However, on the other side of that coin, you can't not, you know what I mean? Like there has to be a point where you're like, okay, shake it off, like shake off these feelings of not wanting to, shake off the it's just really just it is the feeling and do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you feel much better about it anyway afterward. Yep. Like I'm like staring at a sink full of dishes thinking, okay, they're done. Yay. We have all of our dishes are clean and they're put away or they're drying, and then you have to, I think, it's just, motivation versus discipline, man.
Yeah. It's big.
It's a huge thing. It's a huge thing, and it affects so much.
Yeah, because what's the thing you always hear people like saying, like, "Yeah, I want to do that. I'm just waiting to get motivated, or I just need to get motivated to do it." Or like I was talking to my coworker at work, and he tells me thank you now, like when he sees me because he's an overnight staff, and it was probably like 2 weeks into like this new thing that I'm doing with Dash, and he was like, yeah, man, because he had lost a bunch of weight last year. Like he had lost a ton of weight. And just making healthier decisions, eating healthier, working out. But like a lot of it had to do with eating healthier. Mm-hmm. And so, because he was like a pre-diabetic and all that, but now it's like he's way not anymore, But he had asked me, about the whole thing that I'm doing now. Like I said, it's about 2 weeks into it. So maybe like 4 weeks ago. And told him, and then he was like talking about, I kind of fell off a little bit. He was like, but I need to get back into it. And he was like, I think Monday I'm gonna get back in. And this is probably like Thursday at the time. Mm-hmm. And I was like, why wait till Monday, dog? I was like, just start today.
Yeah.
I'm like, why wait? Like,
right.
Just what's the difference between now and Monday? Like, nothing. Mm-hmm. Just start now. Mm-hmm. And he like,
hey, you're right.
He's like, you're right, Rivera. Like that. Yeah. And then like a couple weeks later, we talked more. He's doing better now. He's back on track.
That's good.
And then he was like, I told my wife, I told my wife it's because of you. He's all because you're right. He's like, I don't know why I was just putting it out. He's like, because every week it was like, oh, I'm gonna wait till Monday. Oh, I'm gonna wait till Monday. I'll wait till Monday. Mm-hmm. He was like, but you're right. He's like, just start now. Like, don't wait.
Right.
You know? Because it's just
You'll forever if you plan that far ahead, that far away, you'll forever push it off. It's not ever you're not ever going to meet that date, you know.
You're just setting yourself up.
Exactly.
I mean, you're just,
and that's there's the opposite of that. I feel is people that are gung ho, kick the gate, like right out the gate, and grab the bull by the horns, start something like super rapidly, go hard for a few days, and then like fizzle out. You know what I mean? Like there's that concept too.
Which is the whole thing. Like you got to start small.
Correct.
You got to start with something that you know you're going to be consistent. You can be consistent with. You know, you can't go from 0 to 100 and stay at 100.
And that's me sometimes too. I'm always like, that's why I was like, let me try a split, you know, like, and you thankfully were just like, no, like that's not realistic, you know, like you have to start small and then gradually work yourself up towards something else, you know? So, or, you know, work yourself up to like what you feel is what you're wanting to do on a daily or whatever that looks like for you.
Yeah.
So
just get consistent. That's half the battle.
And I will say this, if you have people in your life that you know are trying to be disciplined, doing their very best to stay disciplined in the things that they're choosing to do, whether it's the gym, whether it's journaling, whether it's going to bed at a good time,
not eating this kind of food, not eating, you know.
Yeah, and literally anything. If you have someone in your life that is going through something like that because they're wanting to build the discipline, they have goals, blah, 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 do yourself and them a favor and don't interrupt or disrupt that. I think that we can easily get into that, you know, and be like, hey, Tavo, you actually do deserve a cheat day today. I would obviously not do that because I know how serious the meal plan is, and Coach Dash would probably get upset at me, even as your wife.
First of all, there's no cheat days. There's only cheat meals.
I know, I'm joking.
Yeah.
But yes, so but you know what I mean? Like if I chose to start going to bed at a good time and you're like, but you know, like let's
just one night.
Yeah, like let's stay up and let's watch a movie, but it's gonna push me into like midnight or something, or whatever that looks like for somebody. You know, like don't be that person, and maybe just you know do something that's going to encourage them, and just be like, okay, you know what, I do understand. You have things you got to do. You know what I mean? Like we can proactively plan and intentionally plan to catch up another time or whatever that might look like. I was just playing devil's advocate and just thinking like, what kind of opposition would a disciplined person face? And that's
all kinds.
Yeah, all kinds. And but there's like friends and family that are like,
and sometimes it's not on purpose, and you know, and you still have to be disciplined. You know.
Yeah, and don't be mean about it though. You can be loving about it and just be like, hey, I can't. You know, I have X, Y, and Z planned for myself.
Yeah. And
whatever. So.
Just start with baby steps.
Baby steps.
But like, yeah. Take all the things into consideration. Not being real with yourself. Not lying to yourself saying you're doing this, but you're not. Don't rely on motivation. You know, build a plan. Build a plan. Say, I'm going to do this day, and that's it. Or this day, and this day, and that's it. And then just build around that. Like make that your solid thing. And then everything else is around that.
Right.
You know, you can do that. You can do that 100%. And just, you know, stack the small wins. The small wins will add up. The small wins build consistency. The small wins is what's going to get you to, you know, that point where you're like, dang, I did it. I'm disciplined now. I'm disciplined, you know, and then it's just going to become second nature, and it's going to bleed into other areas of your life. And you're just you're just going to turn into a disciplined person. It's going to start off with having a discipline in one area, and then you're just going to turn into a disciplined person, you know?
Yeah.
Where it's going to be,
It's good.
It's almost about that time, y'all. That's crazy. This went by fast. I did a lot of talking today.
Good. The people need to hear your wisdom.
Sometimes I feel like I'm too much, but...
No, it was good. It was a good challenge. It's a good challenge. Take this as a challenge, guys.
Yeah.
To find yourself being disciplined in something.
Yeah, it's better to be a disciplined person than to just go with the flow and fly by the seat of your pants. What is that saying? Fly by the what?
Seat of your pants.
Fly by the seat of your pants.
Yeah.
be disciplined. Be a disciplined person. Was Jesus not disciplined? He sure was. Did he rely on motivation? No, he did not. He sure did not.
I'm gonna look up that expression because
I'll leave you with the scripture. The scripture is from Galatians 6:9. It says, "Let us not lose heart in doing good, for in due time we will reap if we do not grow weary." How about that? How about that? What were you about to say?
nothing. I just wanted to make sure we got that expression right, but we did.
Which one? Oh, the seat of your pants.
Fly by the seat of your pants.
Don't fly by the seat of your pants. Be disciplined today, guys. Find something to be disciplined in, and just grow. Just grow every day. Grow yourself. You know what? Because this is you get one life here on this earth. Don't waste it. Don't waste it. We love you guys. Thanks for being with us. Thanks for watching. Again, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. If you're still here, thanks for watching the whole thing. You guys have a good day. We'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Peace.
Take notes. 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 Take notes.